Hello, this is your friendly neighborhood Dr. Jimmy128. I'll be casting a 1 versus 1 today. My opponent is going to be sageRON. He is a 2035 ranked Protoss. Oh no, I'm sorry, rated Protoss. And he is ranked number 1 in his gold division. Ooh, another challenge. Let's see. Hey, this is your friendly neighbor, Dr. Jimmy128. I am going to be casting a 1 versus 1 between the red Terran sageRON and the blue Protoss Dr. Jimmy. And yes, I am casting this game sick. I'm currently sick right now. I was on my way to work and then, I started feeling really bad. I had body pains, my joints started hurting, everything. It was feeling so terrible. So I decided, when I just clocked in, I asked one of our managers if I could go over to the clinic and get myself checked. And it turns out I have acute gastrointestinal or something, or what's commonly known as loose bowel movement. I know. Ew. So yes, this this match is going to be on Shakuras Plateu. This is a 4-player map, but this is commonly used in a lot of 1 versus 1s. Yeah, and one thing about this map is wherever you spawn, your opponent cannot spawn in the close position. They will always spawn in the opposite corner. But there are some occasions that if you spawn here, they spawn right here, which is weird. But the important thing is they always spawn at the they always spawn far away from you. You never get an opponent that spawns in the close positions, but rather they are far from you. I hope you got that. Alrighty, so it's been quite some time since I last played. Yeah, I've been busy with work, a lot of overtime here, overtime there. Hopefully, I can get enough money to God knows what. So, anyways, I'm opening up trying to harass the SCV, but being the good Terran player that he is, he pulls this away, gets another one to support, but I just go ahead and I didn't get the SCV. I thought I did. Well, anyways, so looks like he is sending his scouting SCV, checking out my base. Looking nothing very peculiar. I'm going very standard for this game, and he looks to be very standard as well, looking to block off the ramp to his natural. So it looks like he's going to be fast expanding, and yeah, he's still going to scout my base, trying to see if I am going for any hidden tech or anything like fast void rays, and which void rays are very effective against Terran. Especially against, you can use the void ray to snipe the command center and all that good jazz. Yeah, we don't see that many void rays nowadays. And oh, he was able to get away from my zealot. A very, very bad micro for me. Looks like I'm getting my gateway, getting another pylon so that I don't supply block myself. Looks like he is getting a factory now. I suspect that he'll lift up this barracks and excuse me, he'll lift up the barracks, put the factory down there so he can build double hellions, or I could be wrong. I vaguely remember that he used hellions in this game. Let us see, and yep, that's right. And yes, I am sick, sorry about that. So what he can do now is he can build double hellions, which he should be getting very soon, getting a tech lab for his barracks. Summoning the mule, being very standard. He now has double gas. Looks like I'm going for looks like I decided to go for 3 gates. I'm not sure if I'll be putting down my 4th. Sorry about that. Something happened, I don't know. Anyways, going back to the game. So I do decide to go for 4 gates as usual. But seeing as he has his front very much fortified, I guess I would decide to get the Nexus and expand myself, so I wouldn't be behind. Ooh, and looks like he's getting a starport. Interesting. He I like the placement because he is basically hiding it away. In at the back of his base, so in case like if I go in and I scout, he has enough time to kill off my scouting probe before it reaches the star part. And looks like he's getting a tech lab. I suspect he'll be going for banshees. And oh yes, I didn't notice that. But he decided to Hellion harass me. Sending off my probes to try and get it. Does he get any kills? He gets one kill before being taken out by the probes. This was a first for me because I have never experienced a Hellion harass or any harassment this early on in the game, so this is a good experience. I could have held that off by properly placing the force field here, but it was a misclick, so another thing for me to practice on. So I am getting my expansion. Looking at the income tab, I'm slightly ahead by one probe. So yeah, my macro hasn't been all that good recently, because this is like the first game that I played since the last one, since the game that you saw in the update thingy. I actually played 2 more games prior to this, but I didn't decide to cast them because they weren't worth casting at all. Even though I won, it wasn't worth casting. So yeah, looks like these two guys are just chilling out. Hey, what's up, dude? I don't know, but I do spot this. Just a little bit. Anyways, looking at the production tab, looks like he's researching cloak and siege mode, getting out a siege tank. I'm getting my robotics facility, and looks like he already has a banshee out. So looks like he will be doing banshee harass, which is something that I don't experience very often. So this is really great experience for me. Yeah. I'm getting more supply depots. Looks like he isn't getting his expansion yet. Looking at the income tab, my income should be shooting up as soon as I start chrono boosting probes out. Looks like I have an idle probe here, just chilling. He's like, I do not want to harvest. I do not want to create anything. So yeah. Alright, not much going on right now. He's just waiting for. Now his cloak has finished, so I guess he should be moving out. So right. So looks like I'll keep an eye on that. And it still looks like he is getting siege tanks and marines. Not that many marauders. He should be getting his marauders from this barracks. And he's researching concussive shells, getting his expansion now. It looks like his banshees are slowly flying towards my natural expansion. And here we go. So I do see his banshees come in. I didn't react right away because I was kind of shocked. Oh, okay. So this is the banshee rush. I mean the banshee harass. So yeah, I just got out my observer. I was sending it over here, but good thing it didn't get very far. I am able to bring it back, but they just fly so fast. Goodness. So looks like he's getting a lot of kills. This banshee already with 4. This one already has 6, but there you go. The observer has arrived, and I can clean this up I can clean this up, no problem. And then I should be putting these pros back on mining. There you go. Yeah, I was a bit I was a bit shocked about what happened, so it took me a while to regain my composure, and looks like I killed off my friendly SCV. So it looks like he is basically turtling on 2 base. Now what you would normally like to do against a turtling Terran is you would want to expand. Well, that's what I like to do. I find it effective. You can trade armies, and since you have the better economy, you can reproduce your army right away once everything dies. And you can just summon in a whole new army. As to the Terran who is at this point just limited to 1 base, yeah, so he is at an economic disadvantage. As you can see in the income tab, I have 43 harvesters compared to his 31. The mules are the only things that are keeping him in the game in terms of mineral count. However, that explains a lot. So it's like I'm just macroing up. I decide to tech up. I'm getting my upgrades plus 1 attack, and adding a few more additional gateways. I will transform them into warp gates very soon. Right now I should be putting guys on gas because I was actually planning to go for High Templar in this game because I've never, I've really tried using High Templar in my ladder matches. It's like he's getting his armory done. Is he gonna get Thor? Will he get a Thor? I don't know. And that is a lot of mules. Okay, look at his income just skyrocket. My